Hello, and welcome to my cab area. Yep, that's right. I have the option of turning my passenger seat around, and so it gave me the opportunity to bring to you today all about journaling. Hi, it's your favorite person. Yeah, I'm not joking. To make sure you can see them all, there's a lot. Currently is when I started that date is April 17th, and this is the book I'm currently working on. It is not quite done yet, but I am getting there. So I wanted to share my journey of how I got to this many books in journaling, and how you can also become an avid journaler as well. Let me know if you want to hear any of the inserts that I have in my journal. Maybe just give me a random date and then I'll give you a little snippet from that as well. So I'm really excited. So let's stop wasting time. So I started journaling April 17th. Literally that day, I still visually remember that day. I was actually camping with old friends, and I took some time to go into the hammock that we had set up and just started journaling. I've always wanted to journal, but I never knew where to start or really how to get started myself. So I'm also wanting to give you a few of my tips so that you can start journaling. So let's start with tip 1. I say first, find a book, style, or consistency that you enjoyed. This one's been through the ringers. Let me grab another one. Okay, so I got these are the art alternative. This one I actually bought. That's a different one, but it's the same style of Artist Loaf. It is the blank pages. Let me not forget. Okay. They have blank pages in them, so it allows you to just freehand write. I realized I did not like lines, or I didn't like the sizes of most journals. This size reminds me of a book, and that's how I think about my journals as well, as some form of book. So this book is currently the one I have started. So anything I would suggest to you is find a pen that helps you just flow right. Some people are not particular in their pens, but I am, and I was also. When I first started, I really liked I believe they're like G7. I'll put it down below in the captions. I really liked how it flowed. Oh, I just lost the date for that. I don't remember. This came out of... Oh, I found another one. Now that I've been journaling so much, I just write with these big round sticks, or even any pen that I can find. I'm usually not too particular, except they do have to be at least a 0.1. So maybe I am. So my third tip for you is to find a time that works best for you to journal. This is going to help you to stay consistent, but it's also going to be that reminder for you to take at least 5 minutes to write something out. So when I first started journaling, I decided that 8 p.m. was going to be the time I journaled. So I actually put it in my phone, and I set it for... Well, one, I said what it was, journaling, and then I made sure to set it for every single day. Again, well, this worked about 80% of the time. I will say it got a little bit trickier when I was visiting family, or if I was kind of being stubborn that day and was like, I don't want to journal. Like, nah, no, thank you. And so, or even if you feel like a certain time might not work, have your journal on you any time of day, because that also gives you the reminder if you see it in your bag, or if you just come across it, maybe I should take at least 2 minutes to write something out. My fourth tip for you would be try to write at least a page a day. Now, if you're first starting off journaling, I know that might seem like a lot, but if you decide to get these books like I got this size, it can flow pretty quickly if you kind of have some type of idea. So I'll share some of the tips that I have for you very soon. So writing a page a day gets you the energy, I guess, to want to journal more and more. I started off by just writing a page a day, and next thing you know it, nowadays I think I can go about four kind of. Oh, one, find a good journal that you really like. Two, find a pen that you enjoy writing with as well. Three, make sure you find a time to stay consistent or have it on you. And my fourth tip is to write at least one page a day. Now, here are some ways that you can write these lengths of pages and also give you some ideas to write about. So, most of the time, I decide to journal in the way of writing about my day. So in doing that, I kind of just start on like some of the highlights sometimes, or maybe an expression. I know a lot of my journals, I can't think of the saying now, but I'm gonna put it in here once I'm gonna read some of these. Put it right here as something that I write and have wrote so often in my journals that I kind of try to push myself away from this beginning sentence here. And so doing that, okay, of course, write about your day. I also want you to start writing about what you're grateful for. This was super powerful for myself, especially because sometimes when life is really hard and maybe we're not receiving everything we have a desire for, it's grateful to just reflect on the small things we're grateful for to the larger things. So write down what you're grateful for. I also want you to write out some affirmations. Affirmations are so good because you can come back to them often to reread and just remind yourself. But it's also, affirmations are really great to say throughout the day. So if you don't have any affirmations in your head, I am going to prompt you into writing them out as well. At least start writing them out and then you can start remembering them. So my favorite one that I literally write at the end of most of my journaling now is, universe, show me how good my life can get. And man, the universe has. This is one of the ways the universe has showed me how good my life can get. So that's one of my favorite ones. I also just like to put thank you, universe. And I also tell myself I love you. So I literally write I love you, Ariana, to myself in my journal. It's such a great reminder, especially if that self-love is a little bit hard for you. Side tangent. I have a tattoo here and it says fly, first love yourself. So that's a great way in your journal to show some expression and love to yourself. My other thing I would recommend, and what I also love doing as well, is writing out visualizations and future self. So what would your future self be doing? And I definitely wrote out a few things about van life that I hope I can find in these 8 journals. So this really helped me to visualize the life I wanted, and I knew when I was starting to look for vans that I was going to start off in a short roof van and upgrade to a larger one. So I knew that this was completely right for me because I've already visualized it. Visualizations is also another great way to write things out. And the last one, and honestly one of my absolute favorites, that I go to Instagram, to Pinterest, I've had recommendations from friends and colleagues in my entrepreneurship life, is journal questions. Questions that are kind of sometimes all over the place. They can also be some visualization help, but they always help me to answer things very deeper, if I can say that, to really hone into things and answer things deeper. So really quickly, I know I've done a few journal questions in the last couple weeks, so I'm gonna try and find at least one. Oh, I found, nope, that wasn't one. I thought I found one. I always write journal question, and so then I can find it. So I found one for us. This one says, what do you do in situations when you're feeling uncomfortable? That's a really great one. And I encourage you to answer that one in your next journal prompt. Another journal question I have down here is, what is something you wish your childhood self knew? And that one is a good one. And I think I'm going to share it with you. So my name here on YouTube is it's Ariana E Money. Ariana is my first name, E Money is my middle name. And when I was younger, I actually went by E Money until I got to about 5, and I was like, no, call me Ariana. And I kind of regret that now because E Money is such a unique name. So I wrote that. I was like, that E Money was a unique name in being bubbly without letting events or changes in life affect you. And then I was also curious on like which age is childhood, and it's birth through 12. And so my answer was definitely perfect. Oh, here's a good one. Whoever you are out there, if you are someone who is looking for a partner or thinking about dating, I actually wrote this one out myself, and it was just like, what are my requirements for dating? And I'm going to share a couple with you. I said small considerations or surprises. I'm not a big gift giver in my love languages, but some small considerations, if it's like my favorite snack or anything that's small, I would love that. And then pictures. I realize I don't have pictures with people I have dated, so I want that to be a focus for me. And also doing something or doing nothing sometimes. Like, I just want to chill sometimes. Like, you be on your phone, I be on my phone, we're just sitting together. That's how I kind of want to see my datings. Those are my journaling tips. I think I have covered enough for this video, and I definitely will bring you more videos about journaling because I absolutely love it, as you can tell from these 8 journals here. And I hope that you take this time to start journaling, because out of everyone that I have shared my journaling experience with and they have started their own, definitely have felt the effects and changes of journaling. And it's absolutely something that I have to do, and if I don't feel right. I really hope you like this video and you send it to someone who has been nagging your ear about journaling and wanting to start, because this is the perfect video to get them started. Let's get on this journey now so that I can start seeing your stack. So let me know in the comments if you are going to start journaling, and I can't wait to see your stack very soon. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that like button. Thank you for leaving a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.